Hey, this is Doug Smith. I'm broker owner of DHS Realty. And tomorrow, Friday at noon, we are having our first meeting to kick off the new year. And we're going to have Brooks Kelly, who sponsors our mortgage company. And he's going to talk about goal setting. And it's easy to think about goals. It's easy to say you're going to do this or that. But at the end of the day, you've got to have a realistic expectation. And you've got to also know the numbers so that it makes sense when you decide how many homes you're going to sell. And in this market, the average home in Collin County in the last couple months was 400,000. I always like to tell an agent that if they can average a home every other month, that would be a great year. That means that you're selling 7 homes in 1 year. So at the average price of 400, if you sold 7 homes, that'd be 2,800,000 in total production. If you multiplied that by 3%, and that would be if you had a buyer and you never had to negotiate your commission. So if you made 3% at 7 homes, and the average price was 400,000 in Collin County last month, that's going to be $84,000 in 1 year, and that's 1 home every other month. So that's your total gross. You'll be 1099, 84,000. Then it depends on the brokerage firm you're with. At DHS Realty, in 1 year, starting this year, if you work 12 months, you pay $1,200. That's $100 a month. You pay $225 times those 7 transactions. That's $1,575. If you added the $1,200 and the $1,575, your total expenses to DHS Realty in this year would be $1,775. That means that your net would be $82,225. Your gross would have been $84,000. And you get me 5 a.m. to midnight. I review all your contracts. I'm in the trenches with you. In the last week alone, I've gone on 3-4 listings with agents and answer calls up to 11:45 p.m. So that's what you get at DHS Realty. Now you have to decide how you're going to get those 7 homes. And one of the tools that we provide on leads is free leads on the front end, where you pay a 35% referral on the back end to realtor.com. Those leads, that would be 1 line off the water that you're fishing with, and that's called realtor.com leads. Another line, you might want to look at Zillow. We have a month-to-month contract with Zillow where you don't pay a long-term contract, and you buy your own leads on the front end. On the back end, there'd be no splits, because in our company, we have no splits, no caps, and no BS. So you'd only be paying the $225 per transaction on any sale if you decided to upfront the money to buy your own leads with Zillow. And then, of course, that would be a second line off the water. So we have 2 lead programs. One might appeal to people that don't want to pay on the front end, and one might appeal to people that don't mind paying on the front end. And then, of course, anybody that you talk to will tell you this if they have any sense of what's going on in the world, and that is that you've got to do open houses. You've got to do open houses. It's a ROT. It's a return on time. There's no real investment cost to do open houses except your time. And you've got to schedule those. And there's multiple ways to get open houses. If you wanted to do one every single day for 365 days, by God, you could do it. Because I know a guy in California that did it about 30 years ago when I got my license. And he spoke at one of these seminars I went to. And it's just incredible, because you get face-to-face with people. And then you're going to have what I call EQ. And so does Gary Vaynerchuk, emotional intelligence. You're going to have to know how to have candor, how to be kind, how to have patience, how to have empathy and sympathy, and lead with abundance and value. And you got to invest in the people that you're meeting. And it's not about selling a home. We brand ourselves. And at DHS Realty, I let you brand yourself. You can have your own logos, your own business cards that have your own logos on it. Just have to have DHS Realty the size of half the biggest contact information that you have. That's per trek. But we let you ride the horse, and I'm not tandem with you on that horse behind you like a tandem chute when you skydive. We let you jump out of the plane on your own with a parachute. And that's kind of how it is. If you were on a horse we let you jump on the horse by yourself and you direct the reins. I'm not behind you on the horse where we're like a double team on the horse and I'm controlling the reins. That's not what I believe in, and most firms do. So that's what you get as a difference with our firm. So anyways, I just wanted to do that quick little goal setting. Again, your sphere of influence, you got to get involved in rec sports, get on the boards, apply for park and rec at your city, get into government, volunteer. And when you volunteer, do the tough job. Don't do the easy ones, because people then they acknowledge your persistence in volunteering and giving back. So y'all go get some, and I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow at our training. And we should have a great training to start off the year. Be safe.